Welcome back to the Morning Edition. Some great plans to unfold in the coming days with the Bahamas International Film Festival. It's a non-profit organization dedicated to providing diverse presentations of films locally and around the world. Here's Antoine Smith live with the latest.
55 new films from countries all over the world. That is the big catch that has the anticipation building in film lovers all over the Bahamas. This, as the biggest gathering of film, is just days away. And if you haven't caught on to what we're talking about, well, it's the Bahamas International Film Festival. And joining us right now in studio is festival founder. We have Leslie Vanderpool. We also have the Film Selection Committee panelist, James Marsh, and Tabitha Lord, who has submitted a film for the festival. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you so much. I can tell you're so excited.
So just days away, tell us what can we expect this year?
Days away, we have 55 new films, as you said, a smorgasbord of films. And new is celebrating the cinema of paradise under one building, which is the Bahamas Resort. And we're having films at Rosewood, at SLS, at Bond, and Under the Stars, at the Current Art Gallery. And new this year, we go into the schools and we teach the students how to make film, but we actually have curated, Craig Joaquin Jr. has curated the 48-hour film competition, which Tabitha Lord has been involved in.
Tabitha, tell us what was it like participating in that competition, because it's fairly new. Which route did you take?
It was totally intense for me. 48 hours. I cut off my family for 48 hours to try and get this film underway. But trust me, it was worth it. You know, I challenged myself to just do more, be more this year. And so this was just well within my scheme of things. And having no prior knowledge of film production or directing or anything, it was awesome. And I would most definitely do it again.
And that's one thing that we try to do. We try to encourage our audience how to make film and educate. So we're really, really excited about doing that. And then the entertainment side.
Yes. Well, what's great about the films is that you go from the very, very small films to some big Hollywood films. They're going to be on the opening night and the closing night. They're going to be some great films. And there's a real selection of films, from comedies to dramas to documentaries, shorts. And it's just a whole gamut, a smorgasbord of wonderful films that is all there for people in the Bahamas. And I've got to say, the ticket prices are so generous. So just $12 to see a film, $8 if you're a student or a senior, or if you get a group of 12 people together, you all get in for $8. So there's a real saving there. It's a wonderful, wonderful festival of film.
Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into that film selection process? Because I know there's quite a few, and it must be difficult.
There were so many entries, and it was a joy to go through them. But really, we were just trying to look at a different variety of films. So some are from the Bahamas, some are from the Greater Caribbean itself. 11 Bahamian films, and there's a couple of really, really beautiful films. And then showing some from the Greater Caribbean before we extend to the international films, some films from around the world. There's America, Europe, I'm trying to remember seeing the other places, Japan. It is a truly international festival.
There are 11 films from Bahamians. Yes. I know director Lovato Stubbs is one of them.
Anaya and Santia Dean, Catherine Dean. We have Rebecca Burrows. We have Andre Musgrove. We have
and the dramas as well as documentaries. Sorry, jumping in there, dramas as well as documentaries. Short, long, and you get a real taste of the country. It's fantastic.
What is the role that really Bahamian filmmakers are playing in this year's film festival?
You're seeing their dedication, you're seeing their passion, you're seeing their stories and their messaging. I think it's really important to feel as if they are part of the industry that comes to the Bahamas to make film. They are now telling the stories that people want to come to the Bahamas to make, and it's coming from our own community. One other important aspect is that the festival is an inclusive festival. We want people to actually come out and celebrate and see these films and talk to the filmmakers and have question and answer following the films. So we have Roger Corman, who is the godfather of cinema. He's made over 400 films. He's coming to the film festival. You'll be able to see his film, Abduction. We're having retrospective of Spike Lee's film. And we're also having these panel discussions. We're having a writer's retreat residency program where we're nurturing 10 writers, and 4 writers are from the Bahamas. And you get to come and hear a live reading of some of these. So everything can be found on our website at www.bintlfilmfest.com, or just Google Bahamas International Film Festival. And the tickets that you can buy now are available at the Alive store in Harbor Bay or Old Fort Bay, or Bristol Wines at East Bay Street or Blake Road, and you pay there in cash. But at Bahamar, it's a cashless environment, so we want to make sure that people come to the Current Art Gallery, which is underneath the Grand Hyatt in the Rotunda. The Current Art Gallery is a part of the festival for a while. We've had film series there throughout the year, and John Cox and his team are just incredible at embracing film and cinema. And we're just really honored as team members to be a part. There's so many other people that take part in the festival to create what it is. We have all Bahamians being a part of the festival. And so we are celebrating cinema in paradise, sun, sand, sea, cinema, and celebrities under the stars at Rosewood, at SLS, at Bond, at the Current. $12. You come and learn how to make film. You come and meet industry professionals. We're bringing Hollywood to the Bahamas.
And I want to know, why is it so important that Bahamians come out and support this festival and really see the talented filmmakers who are, like you said, from the sun, sand, and soil, just like them?
I think it's really important that the community comes, because you get to see the creativity of the people who are from around you, and it's extraordinary seeing that. It's wonderful to see also the influences from the other parts of the world, from the greater Caribbean, just to see how other countries live and how they view their world and how they view us here. It's a truly, truly wonderful experience.
And those people who are not your lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, you can learn how to become a filmmaker. You can learn how to become a part of the industry.
So Tabitha, just before we go, we want to know, tell us a little bit more about your film. What can we see? Can we get a sneak peek, first of all?
I don't think they brought it, but I took a different perspective. I did mine in the genre of documentary. So I actually interviewed John Cox, and I got his perspective on art and its effects in the Bahamas itself and how he got started. And so he was very cooperative, and I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot about his passion and why he does what he does and how his art speaks, And so it was just a intense and invigorating experience.
And I'm so excited that Tabitha took the leap of faith to do this. And there were other students, other people participating who were 9 years old, who did the 48-hour film competition as well.
That is so exciting, and it sounds like there's so much in store. So the Bahamas Film Festival will start next week. So
on Monday.
So
with the 48-hour film competition.
You want to get your tickets, and it will be hosted at Bahamar. So if you want to see what talented filmmakers like Tabitha have in store, please go and check it out. For now, back to you, LaDon.